soccer, Chris, you brought some of your best friends, Allie Hendrickson, Charlie Boone, and the championship trophy.
That's right.
But so last week at this time, there was some unknown of, man, you have to go down the road and win a championship, and then you go to Idaho State, score in the first 10 minutes, go to Weber State, score twice in the first 10 minutes. It feels like it wasn't like you were given a championship. You went out and really earned it on the road this past weekend. So how fun was it to go on that road trip and really grasp that championship?
Yeah, it was important to finish it. It's been a really rough season when it comes to injuries and everything, as we've been pretty open about. And so to play the way that we have, I think this is one of the best groups I've ever had the pleasure of working with, because these players just personally don't give up. There were times that I'm second-guessing how we're going to get through this thing, and yet they continue showing up and working hard every day, and it's all kudos to them. I think they've been absolutely amazing this year.
Yeah, for both players, just like what it means to you guys.
Yeah, it means so much. Again, like Chris said, we've gone through a lot of obstacles, a lot of injuries this year, but to be able to keep going, keep prevailing has been so fun, and it's just such a great group of girls to work with and coaches as well.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, it was just special to have everyone there. I mean, we brought everyone this trip, and I thought it just brought a piece of togetherness with our team, and it was really special to win the trophy and have everyone there.
What was it like? You obviously wanted to achieve this, but hosting the tournament as well, did that put more pressure, or was it easier? Like, I don't know. I guess, did that play, what was that like, having that in the back of your head, I guess?
Yeah, I think it was kind of in the back of our head. I think we've kind of been focusing on, one game at a time, just, give it everything you've got. So, I mean, it's always a little added pressure, but it's more exciting than anything.
Coach, do you think that played anything into it, and maybe especially after all the injuries and stuff? I don't know.
Oh, 100% it does. I mean, it played into my psyche going into the start of the season. When not missing playoffs. I've seen somebody do it in this conference. They were tabbed to host, and all of a sudden they obviously didn't make it. And I'm like, that is not happening to us. And it was my biggest fear in the back of my mind the whole time, which was when we went through those two little ties in the middle of conference play, I'm like, nope, we're not missing this thing. And now that we're hosting next year, I'm already freaking out about whether or not we're going to make it. So, yeah.
Coach, with the tournament just right around the corner now, it's funny, one wrong mistake and the whole season's over. So, how do you prepare the team for those kind of circumstances?
Same way we do all the time. Yesterday, I vowed to myself I wouldn't watch any film on the bus, and by the end of it, I was, which kept me up more late at night when I got home, because there are things we can fix. Even after Idaho State, it wasn't, let's go beat Weber. It's like, this was wrong. Can we fix this piece? Can we put together a total team performance? Can we be peaking at the right time, just overall as a group? Not just on the field, but off the field as well. And then can we put that into practice and take it into the next one? And unlike last year's regular season victory, I feel like this one just feels a little bit different. That one almost felt like it was a complete and it was done for the season, which is what I think hurt us in playoffs. This one felt like, first of three, hopefully, right? And so job's not done. That's the vibe I get out of this team. I don't know if they agree with me, but that's how I feel, which means we're going to go into that tournament really hungry next week.
You clinched last year at home. You clinched this year on the road. What's the better feeling?
Well, definitely at home, yeah. But we still had a good time, and that was the whole point of taking the entire team on the road. I think it was important to be together in that moment, especially because we weren't as clean on the road as we have been previous years. So, yeah, got it done at the right time of the season.
Allie, from your perspective, just someone who has dealt with injury in the past and kind of getting to be in the role this year and kind of be a part of yesterday's game, just for you, how special was this for you to kind of be back in the mix after what you dealt with last year? Totally,
yeah. It was really special to be on the field and just feel a part of it. I mean, these wins, every single player plays a role, but when you're on the field and you get to celebrate, it's just another, special feeling. Yeah, it's been hard, I won't lie, in previous years, but I just felt, honestly, a sense of, relief, everything was, finally okay again. So, yeah, it was exciting.
Charlie, obviously being a part of multiple of these, just, do you ever take a minute to kind of just sit back and think about how cool it's been and just kind of, wow, this is really the college experience you got to have, especially with that trophy right next to you?
Yeah, it's, I literally have cried more this season than any season previously. I just feel very grateful to be a part of this team. But yeah, there's been a lot of moments, a lot of downtime to reflect on my 4 years, and it just makes me emotional because I'm so grateful for what we've all been through together. So, yeah.
It was interesting too because like there was the back-to-back draws and then the win over Portland State, and you had to win these games, right, if you wanted to seal this title. So speak to, I guess, the energy of the team. Maybe we talked to Chris and just like the energy had to be up. You guys had to kind of manifest your own destiny here. Just how did the team do that and have two pretty convincing wins on the road?
Yeah, I think one of the main messages that was brought to us from the coaches was like this competitive edge and just becoming like a new person, like basically like letting those two ties go, but learning from them and then continuing on. Like we had to keep pushing, and I think a big part of that was again bringing the whole team there. We had so much energy on the sideline with every little thing that happened, and then also on the field there was just like a get the job done and let's fight, let's win. So yeah.
And then for both the players, just the excitement level to play here, right? Because it's no more road trips until potentially the NCAA tournament. So your thoughts on hosting and getting a chance to play a tournament here for the first time?
Yeah, I'm so stoked, so excited. It's so much fun, like hosting it with our own community and just having the stands filled with our fans is just the most like electric feeling possible.
Yeah, I don't think you can wish for much more. I mean, we're sitting right where we want to be, and just we're excited to get going.
Coach, you go from such rhythm-based to like a little longer break. What have you learned with how to use that? And is that a little bit weird?
Yeah, no, it's a difficult break that has historically sometimes given us problems, but this year we actually built it into the schedule. So we've already gone through this and we came out of it and actually had a really good result. And so I think we're used to it. And plus, we need a bit of a break right now. So we're going to have 3 days off. We're going to have a Halloween practice, then we're going to have a 3-day training block, and then a couple more days off, and then just get to work. And so I think we'll come out of it fresh. And the idea is, and the messaging is, we're not checking out. We're just taking a break. And there's an underlying theme of we have to continue working hard, which we will do in the weight room, and with our 3-day training block, and then we'll get after it. And I think they're exceptionally hungry to try to win this thing at home.
Okay, you brought up Halloween, not me. So
let's do it.
Got to ask.
Yes.
Do we like scary movies?
No.
Why not?
I can't sleep at night. I was sitting at a dinner table and we were sharing scary stories the other day with some of the team, and some of the things I heard there kept me up at night. So no, scary movies, no chance.
Charlie?
No, I hate them. I literally hate them.
Like all sort of like jump scare, like the mystery ones too? Just nothing?
Yeah, nothing. I don't like it. I chose not to take modern horror films because I couldn't watch the movies.
I'm also a no, and I'm in modern horror films, so it's horrible.
Okay, do we have a favorite? Or
No, I don't like any.
We have a good portion of the team that do thoroughly enjoy them. We did a team haunted house trip last year, and we have some of them. Ashlyn Dvorak is the type of person who, when you try to scare her, she screams right back in your face, trying to scare you back. So we have some people on the team who are crazy, and then the three of us who are terrified. Yeah. Hope nobody jumps out behind me.
Chris, you're unbeaten at home this year, and last 15 games unbeaten at your home field. Is there something special about that that's being created, or is that just you have a good team? And
yeah, I think we just have a good team, and you just we don't think about it. Early on when I first started working here, I think I did obsess over it too much, and now I don't care. Yeah, we're just trying to play games and win games, and I can tell you what was wrong at Weber if you want, because we got to fix that before we play our next game. And I think it's that mentality that allows us to just keep moving forward and get it done. The superstitious side of me would say it's because the moose was on the field this year and we found a family of raccoons under our shed too, but either it's the animals or it's just our focus on the process. Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's the